Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mike Bass and today I'll be reacting to Home Free's, I would say latest release, but I know as I'm recording this, it's been a while getting onto this song. I know it's been out a bit. They are due to release another one, which will be released later today as this is being recorded. So for now, this is their latest release. It's completing, I think it's completing, there may be more, their seafaring type songs on their new album of all seafaring type songs. This one's called Mingulay Boat Song. What's Mingulay? I don't know. Is that a river? Is that the name of the boat? I don't know what to expect. Is this an actual event or thing that happened like the last Home Free song I reacted to, which was about a boat sinking disaster that I didn't know about? Is this a similar sort of thing? I don't know. I'm sure I'll maybe try and figure it out and piece it together as we go along. Not sure what Mingulay Boat Song means. Is it an actual song? It might be a song. I don't know. But either way, we're going to get into Home Free singing Mingulay Boat Song.
Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Swing her head round into the weather. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. What care we though? Wipe the minches. What care we, boys, for windy weather, when we know that every inch is sailing homeward to Mingulay. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Swing her head round into the weather.
Okay, so very interesting start already. I'll go back slightly and we'll carry on. But I find it very interesting when Home Free do these songs. There might be some beatboxing that kicks in at some point, but I do like the times where they do these songs where they're very limited, if not no beatboxing, and it's just harmonies, and we're just getting filled with just these gorgeous harmonies from the boys there. So it's very much like going to see like a choir in a church and just singing away. They all have amazing voices, and yeah, Adam Chance starts. I can't just say Adam with this group because there got three of them, but Adam Chance starts with he's got such a smooth velvety voice. Like it's perfectly down in there, that sort of mid to low baritone range, and it just sounds silky smooth the way he starts this song. And then the harmonies come in over the top, and it's just amazing singing throughout. That's all you've got to say about this so far. The choice of when they're joining in on harmonies and when they're not has been perfect as well. But other than that, there's not a lot to talk about, other than in this second section, you've got, I think it's Adam Bastine doing some high things like that in the background, which is adding an extra technique to it rather than keeping it exactly the same in this second section, which is very, very smart. If you kept it exactly the same, yes, it still sounds amazing because the first bit sounded amazing, so the second bit still sounds amazing, but it probably wouldn't go stale, but it's got that habit of, it might to some people be getting a bit like, okay, I want to hear something different, you know what I mean? I want to hear and they've added that different element now, so you're not bored. You are listening to it still, like zoning off into the distance, because it's one of those songs that you just listen and just appreciate the great singing that's happening. But adding in that extra element of the ooh was a very smart choice.
Oh, boys, let her go, boys. Swing her head round into the weather. Heave sets on Mingulay. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Swing her head round into the weather. Heave her ho, boys.
It's such a bizarre contrast because at the moment we've got this beautiful harmony shining through, and it's such a contrast of the high Adam Bastine harmony happening and the low Tim Faust harmony happening, that are the only really differences to the harmonies that are making it more fuller, because the rest of them are all singing the harmony in that sort of mid-range, and you've just got Adam Bastine going at times, and you've got Tim Faust doing his low down there. So that's the only differences you're picking out of the harmonies at the moment. But otherwise, the whole song's just being sung beautifully all the way through by the looks of it. I really doubt they're going to bring beatboxing into this now. I don't think it's that kind of song that they're going to just suddenly randomly bring. It's too late in the song now to just suddenly add a beatboxing element. It would be out of place. You know, it wouldn't make sense. So they're just going to sing this amazingly. I wonder whether it's going to... I don't know what's going to happen really at the last verse here, whether they're just going to nicely sing it all the way through and then sing it out, or they're going to do something maybe a little bit different towards the end that's not going to be out of place. I don't know what to expect from Home Free, but if they just sung it nicely all the way through, I wouldn't be disappointed. It means it's just a great song to listen to, but not a lot to pick out as a reactor, to be honest with you, over there's just great vocals.
Round into the weather. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Ships return now, heavy laden, mothers holding babies crying. They'll return yet when the sun sets.
Okay, I'm guessing that Tim Faust has been layered here. I was going to comment on the fact that Tim went from the end of that last line, I can't remember what the word was, but he was still singing super low in his bass for that last line. And then he gets a solo bit where he's suddenly much higher. Not super high, but you know, it's just unfair that he just sounds that amazing across all different parts of his range. He might even be doing a high harmony with them, actually, throughout that last section, where he's also doing a low. I don't know whether there's been a case of layering here throughout. I've not been really paying much attention to that, because it's hard to hear that through the harmonies when they're all doing the harmony, how many of them are actually doing it and whether there's an extra voice in there or not. But just on that bit then, it sounded like his sort of high harmony was in the harmony. It might not have been. It might have been someone else that was very similar. But also you could clearly hear it was Tim on that low end that was singing. Was it Mingulay? Yeah, Mingulay. So he's down there, but there's also a Mingulay in that Tim's light, airy type voice, I think. Yeah, and even on the video, you sort of, I think you see him doing the high rather than the low, and then he takes over the high voice here. So that's interesting. I'm presuming he was layered there.
Turn now, heavy laden, mothers holding babies crying.
I mean, that's just great singing from someone that's a bass to be able to sound that good. It's not high by any means, but it's the fact that it sounds that good, and he obviously has a lot higher as well. So that's crazy. He's worked on all parts of his range as a singer, and it's just amazing to hear that he's that good. He's just that good at singing. Bass is just something he can do and do it really well, and naturally he's a bass singer. but he's worked on being a good singer throughout all different parts of his range, which is impressive.
Ships return now, heavy laden, mothers holding, babies crying. They'll return yet when the sun sets, sailing.
When the sun sets. So he's still doing the low, but you can still hear him doing the high. So he's been layered, surely. That's not somebody else doing the low there, because that sounds like Tim. I'm sure he's been layered here. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Homeward to Mingulay. Heave her ho, boys. Let her go, boys. Swing her head around into the weather. Heave her ho, boys. Let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Let her go, boy, to Mingulay. Sailing homeward to Mingulay.
Oof. Very nice. There's no after bit outside of the video, so it's just going to end there. So I'll stop it there. Yeah. You heard the contrast there when Adam Bastine took his solo towards the end there. Super, super high in his tenor voice. Sounds so light and high on those notes. Very impressive. And yeah, they just sung that really well. There wasn't a need for Adam Rupp to be beatboxing on this one. He just joined in on the harmonies. There's not a lot of songs they've done that on, but they had done it on a couple at least, I'm sure. I'm trying to think, was Brothers in Arms? I don't think there was any beatboxing in that. And it's that type of song. It's like this is like a ballad type song. I'm guessing Mingulay's a place. So from what I gathered from the lyrics, the boys are off sailing. I don't know whether it's like a big sailing trip or this is maybe like a war thing or something. The wives are expecting them back, and they're singing about we're going to sail home to Mingulay, something like that. That's the gist I was getting of the song. But yeah, let me know if this is a song previously or this is an actual original by Home Free. I presume I'm going to guess it's a cover, but if it's an original, that's even more impressive. Very good writing. Yeah, great song nonetheless. Not a whole heap to say about this one, but they sang it very, very well. Just great harmonies from the guys, and it's just a nice song to just listen to for ear candy. I'll link the original video in the description as always. Go show Home Free some love. They're amazing at what they do. They keep bringing out bangers after bangers. This is a great way to end the album on a nice soft harmony song instead of all the crazy things that have been happening in some of the other songs. It's just a nice touch to have a song on the album that's just like this, just nice ballad type song. Yeah, go show them some love. Give them a like and subscribe. They're amazing at what they do. Feel free to give me a like and subscribe if you like the content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.